Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail here with some more Heroes of the Storm, where today we're going to be playing as Tyrande, which is a character that surprised me a little bit because I saw her before as, she's just a support, maybe whatever. She is one of the characters you can get if you buy into the beta as well, but as I've come to play her a little bit, she's on free rotation this week, but I had played her a bit before, and as I've learned more of the game, I realized, you know what, she has pretty substantial healing, and she does quite a bit of damage if spec'd appropriately. So let's jump into a quick match and see if we can get a win.
I heed the voice of Elu, so be it.
Alright, so this is Tyrande on Dragon Shrine. I did play a game previously which I got stomped. It is a weird game because there's a ton of disconnect there, so I hope it's not the same thing here. So we're going to have to kind of go into spiels I've gone into before. So I apologize if I skip some things here. Now, Tyrande, I play kind of a DPS build. It's really strong late game when you have Pierce. Now, this Sentinel will fly across the map, and it doesn't stop when it hits it, and this can do a lot of damage later on because it can be further upgraded. But we'll see if... the last game I had some players that were pretty good, but then two of my teammates were AI for like half the game, so that made a bad match kind of worse already. But we're playing up against Nova, Tyrande, Zeratul, Muradin, and Raynor. And it is free Zeratul week, which means you might be getting some players that don't really know what they're doing with Zeratul. So we'll see here. Sonya is mid lane right there. We have a Nova up here. We'll see kind of how that rolls. Usually it's pretty obvious which Nova is the real Nova. You just gotta be mindful that she can snipe. But the nice thing about Nova and Zeratul as well is that once you learn how to spot their little shimmery thing, they're not so bad. So we're getting our first shrine up here in just a minute. We're doing decently on experience as well, so there we go. Alright, so Tyrande up here. Alright, so we are not running in the right direction here. That is not the best start ever. So there we go. We did owl you away. I do have Hunter's Mark that I can put on as well, so that may be decent. And I should still be getting experience even from right here. There we go. So healing is good. And Tyrande's probably dead. And can we get them both? Maybe. Maybe? Okay, we got one ghost going up there, so there she is. You can see the little spots in the ground. I said I will keep you healed, but unfortunately I am low on mana. And I don't want the opponent to take advantage of that, so we gotta watch. Up here. Alright. And back to it. No Dragon Knight for you. Alright, so unfortunately first blood goes to them. I've got to watch my mana once again. Gotta watch levels too, because we need someone in the middle. And that person was Sonya before.
My mana is low.
Alright, so this is a crappy time to have no mana. Healing Ward's gonna be next. Ugh. I want to fight them off, but I really want to make sure nobody gets the Dragon Knight, but if they do, we'll just defend against it. I mean, what more are you going to do at this rate other than just try and soak experience? And the more the Dragon Knight actually goes after me, the better. Because Dragon Knight is there for pushing. So that's interesting that I can't actually Sentinel all the way up there. There we go. Should be able to target it off the minimap. Yeah, this won't take long. Once again, I gotta watch my mana, because I've managed to not die. And, oh, stop just in time. That sucks. Oh, it didn't get him. And that's where having low mana just stinks, so. Question is now, how are we gonna do this? Still need to get some, good stuff together up here. Yeah, right now, we're not that far behind. One Dragon Knight down early. I mean, I just let my mana get too low. So we'll see. What I should be doing is a little bit more of the... Okay. Well, first off, a little bit better aiming. But yeah, once again, this is just, you get runs in this sometimes, and I guess part of this is just you gotta learn to take your medicine in any kind of MOBA. But that's the fake MOBA. Alright, so a little bit of a healing ward, that's okay. Whoop! Alright, and what do we got? Nothing super duper exciting here. Alright. Just don't want to put myself out in front too hard. Alright, so next talent here. True Shot Aura is a great thing for pushing in general. And, oh shit. Alright, well. That's what I get for having my phone go off for just a second while playing. That's not great. I am not a good teammate all of a sudden. So, what are we learning from watching Tyrande here is that we're a little bit behind in XP. We're not super behind. Especially because they have a bunch of dead players now, so... Nova's coming back for me, so that's good, and I will save that for up here.
The dragon shall rest no longer. Unleash its power. A hero has rejoined the battle.
Alright, so we got these up here, we gotta watch for Nova, she's coming right there. And we got 3 over here all of a sudden, just 2. Alright. And we got a Dragon Knight. Mission accomplished. Let's get out of here. So go team. Use those kills just right, and that's how you get a comeback. Let's see if I can push with you in time, if only I can get there in time. And let's see. Alright, so we got our level 10s here, and we want Starfall, which is coming about in time here. Let's see if we can go and take down these towers as well. Might as well continue this push. Once again, I need to be a little better about actually... First off, you don't want to be afraid to push when you can here. And let's see there. No, I guess we're having a lot of connection issues today because everybody is just disconnecting like crazy. So we'll see what we got here, and nobody's running into that.
Yes.
And I am now caught by something. Please heal Arthas. Nothing awkward about that at all. For some reason my healing ward didn't drop. Alright, so let's not have a bunch of people die here. Run, and we're good. Well, we're not great, but we tried to push. We got the fort, and that lane should push itself pretty well for a while.
As the goddess
So
wills.
now we're at the point of the game here where maybe we should start pushing with some siege camps a little bit. I mean, I'd feel a little better about that because we actually got the fort. Now, Tyrande's not great at soloing these camps, so I could use some help. Let's see if someone actually helps me here. Alright, so we got someone coming here. Val is coming. Alright, so I was going to say push with these guys, but we should probably just shrine it instead.
Slay these mercenaries.
Okay, we need shrines once again. All shrines all the time.
Let us make haste.
Okay, that is a Nova that suddenly has a big gun. Gotta remember that's like, wait, Nova's in this game. Alright, so that may have been a pretty noob move on my part, just to leave myself exposed. Alright. We'll make this work. Like I said, they've got Dragon Knights. Maybe. Maybe. Gotta fight on the shrines, guys. So I don't know about up top. If we can get some solid trades, nope. Alright, so what I shouldn't have done was try to take the shrine myself. I should have gone in with some other people. And now we have to defend a few people down. Stun my R. Yep, that's what happens sometimes. So we'll just have to see how this does. Try and not stand in the fire. I'm gonna get not punted at least. but so far decent defense. Rainer's ultimate's just a little bit annoying, but it's not awful. Now, I'm looking forward to the next taunt, which is Rewind, if I can survive long enough to actually get it. And they may have overpushed here, or maybe they didn't, because once again, Nova does not play very nice with me. Alright, this could be a pretty nasty turning point here if we just keep losing our team. Alright, so we have someone with Zeratul saying he sucks. That's not how you win a match. We do get Rewind just in the nick of time though, so we do need to defend. Yeah, we're not capturing the Sunshine. Alright.
Yes,
Your fort has fallen.
So what do we do now? We're down 3 levels, and we were so close just a little while ago. Now we're a talent down. That's what happens when things get rolled a little bit here. Maybe I can...
These mercenaries.
yeah, I think pushing hard as mid works pretty well here. So let's see if Vala don't die. Hit the wrong button. That's awesome. Gotta look for the little shimmer here. Now, Zeratul, now there's a problem. If your Zeratul's getting killed that often, you're gonna have a bad time. There's Muradin as well. Wow. Okay. I really want my blink.
the goddess calls.
Ugh. Well, hey, we gave him a free Merc camp at least. I guess that's okay. But yeah, if your Zeratul's just getting picked off by Nova or something like that, you kind of have some problems. But I mean, I'm having some problems too because I've only participated in 1 takedown. I really like team fighting with Tyrande, and I have just not had the opportunities to do that. Please do not actually go into the fray like this. You guys are not tanks. I repeat, you are not tanks. Alright, so we're just gonna have to group up and defend. So there's one. Please, for the love of something, actually defend this. Alright. No, we do not want Merc camps now. That's... I mean, this is what you get with the quick match queue sometimes, is that you get people really, who are not as familiar with the mechanics of the game here, or maybe they don't care as much. Ranger is what I like. Now you two have got to defend up there, and we'll see if I can sneak this down there. Hopefully Sonya's ready. Hopefully. I don't like that Vala just died. I have a feeling Zeratul's sitting right here. Oh boy. So Sonya just... What are you doing? Ugh. Alright. That's too bad. I mean, what's really too bad about that is that Sonya was pushing lane when really what we needed her to do was to be ready to cap the dragon. Even though we didn't have anybody there, I could actually take it. So we'll see what happens here. Now, Raynor can hit like a truck, and unfortunately I think I'm going to die here. That sucks that I got soloed by Raynor, but it looks like he had his cooldowns down. That's when I never really seemed to have that option as Raynor, but hey. And this is where the game gets a little frustrating. Our teammates start to bitch each other out a little bit. Ugh. And that's one of those things, I guess, as a support, is that I want to do more in fights, but I just haven't really had as much of an opportunity. And Nova, whoever's playing Nova this game, Death, is doing some pretty good work here. I mean, just picking spots to snipe pretty well. What can you do sometimes? You just gotta take your medicine a little bit. But still, I've had a lot of fun with Tyrande with this build. I like the crazy owls like this. I like having Rewind. I don't like not having my ult up. And I don't like getting team wiped. So there is a second Raynor ultimate. It's like we just had one, and now we're getting punted. And we're running through again. We still have our well up, but probably not for much longer. And I just accidentally misclick into the opposing team, which is a great way to die. Awesome. They can push and win this game right now. I don't know if they will. You usually don't at this level. And there's really no rush for them either. I mean, a 14-minute Dragon Shrine is kind of crappy. But you see, with that Sentinel, I do get a lot more hero damage all of a sudden. It does quite a bit. 100% width and maximum 200% damage. Damage dealt based on distance traveled, so they're getting a little greedy with their push. And that's the real Nova, folks. You might actually want to get her. Unless it's not. Alright. So what's our comeback strategy here? Probably not letting them get that camp. Probably not having Sonya die. And this is where you get into the kind of other mistake or other trap here, is doing the Foot Clan thing eventually, of just taking on everybody with one time instead of sticking with your team, especially when you're down by this. And we're down quite a bit on talent, so that's not good. But at least the good thing is that they're just pushing merc camps for whatever reason instead of I don't know. That's not how you mount up. Okay, so now we're running past the merc camps, and there's the entire team. Let's go this way. Zeratul revealed. We need to stand our ground a little bit. That's not how we do it. Okay. Well, I mean, at this point, it's really that kind of game. Zeratul's probably going to say, why can't we just stand and fight together instead of running away the moment we have engagement? Which is where you have Arthas, who should be the front line person. But, I mean, the other issue is that they have their level 20 talents, we don't. They're a few levels up. Ugh. If you want pro-style MLG gaming or whatever, sorry, folks. Maybe I can group up with some people and do some pub stomps or something, that's fine, but losses like this build character, and I hope to God they're not just going to delay this game just to push all the keeps and get all the experience. I hope that's not what happens. But yeah, if you look on Hot's Logs under Asher, you can find me under there. My record's not that great, in part because, well, I've been playing a lot of heroes just to get into level 5, and solo queuing like this doesn't always mean that you can save yourself or save the rest of the team, especially on a hero like Tyrande, who I enjoy her. I think she's a lot of fun. But that's not good. We'll just run. Yeah, I want to kill Nova. I would love to kill Nova. Yeah, it was already GG. That's the thing. It's 1 versus 3. Yeah, I'd love for it to be there, but 16-minute Dragon. Why are you going for the keep? They should just be going for the core. That's sad. So they are just being dicks in there, getting all the experience they can. And see, that's something when Reyna's doing that. I mean, I'm gonna die here in just a second because I'm not queuing myself. Oh well. So that's the game. Like I said, Tyrande's fun. I do think she's not like best hero ever or anything, but enjoyable to play as. And I mean, if you buy into the beta, you do get her for free, and you do get the Blood Elf skin, which is okay. But I mean, that's the game. You win some, you don't always win all the time, and there you have it. So defeat has been had. My scorecard stinks a little bit. If you got any advice for, because I'm trying to do that. All right. Oh, party leader removed me from the party. That's too bad. All right. Well, I did get level 5 at least. So we'll try some other heroes here before long. Like I said, she's fun. She's not super powerful, but in the right hands, she can do quite a bit of work, especially with her Sentinel, things like that. But unfortunately, the 2 games I've played so far kind of been not super lopsided losses, but ones where things got out of hand and my team never really recovered. And Tyrande is not one of those characters that can carry a team by herself. She needs help. So if you can, she's good in some comps. You want to think about that if you're playing as her. But that's it for now. This is Way to Fail. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time with another hero. Yay!